Is this just kind of like here up? Should I put hands in my pockets
What do you want?
or
What'd you say?
natural? Okay.
What'd you say?
You want to keep it with what's
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Good. All right. This is just for information purposes, but how long have you lived in Middleburg?
My whole life. Yeah,
Okay.
whole life. So yeah, 30 years old, and outside of living at school for 3 years or like 4 years, and then when I was in Cincinnati for Fort Mitchell. But yeah, basically my whole life in Middleburg.
Okay. So, Corey, what I think is cool is that you've lived in Middleburg your whole life. You're a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you think sometimes young people want to move downtown or move to the real cool, hip area. Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
So as a young person, what made you decide to stay in Middleburg Heights?
Sure. So as a young person, what kept me in Middleburg Heights is, I mean, I kind of looked everywhere when I was looking for a house, to try to figure out where I want to settle down. I took my time, but something kept drawing me back towards Middleburg, like the houses. Maybe I was used to it, I was comfortable, but to me, it was a great location. I'm familiar with the people, and my family's there. That's a big part of it. And I just kept getting drawn back to the houses there and everything. So it just kind of pulled me back in.
So it kind of sounds like, is Middleburg Heights your foundation? Is Middleburg Heights like the house that built you?
You want me to rephrase it? Okay.
Kind of.
Gotcha. Yeah. So is Middleburg my foundation and what framed me? Absolutely. Yeah. So, I ran around in the streets as a kid, playing with my friends, everything like that. I went to high school in Middleburg. My family lives in Middleburg. A lot of my childhood friends that I'm still friends with to this day are all from Middleburg Heights. So, I have that I'm very thankful for that, because I feel like a lot of kids move around to different cities and you may not get that same feel, but absolutely it framed me.
What was one of the best parts about growing up in Middleburg Heights?
So the best part about growing up in Middleburg Heights is, to me as a kid, is there were so many kids around in my neighborhood, and it just had people to grow with, the neighbors. People tend to come to Middleburg and stay for a long time, and so you grow with those people. The kids that I met, running around, there's always somebody to hang out with and play with. And I have a lot of fond memories as a kid playing like Little League Baseball with all these kids that we still talk about. There was enough teams to have like an 8-team league, and it was the majors. So everybody looked forward to baseball on Friday and Saturday nights. That was like the thing to do. We were up at Koback Field at the rec center, and it was fun. We felt like big leaguers, and felt like we were kind of felt like bigger than it probably really was. So it was really cool.
So when you drive around the city now and you see young kids playing, are you like, they're doing what I was doing?
Yeah, it takes me right back. Yeah, when I see the kids driving around, it instantly takes me right back. I see kids, throwing the ball around outside or riding their bikes around. I'm kind of like, that was me. What seems like probably longer ago than I care to admit now, but yeah, it takes me right back.
If you were just going to be sitting around talking about Middleburg Heights and sort of bragging about it, like what are your bragging rights with the city about Middleburg Heights, or what do you love most about Middleburg Heights?
It's such a complex answer to me, like what I love most about Middleburg Heights. It's such kind of a smaller, kind of a quaint, quiet town, but it's just everybody there is so nice, and it's a city it's big enough to where I still meet new people every day. You're not going to know everybody there, but it's small enough to wherever I go, and if I'm running to the store, chances are I'm going to run into somebody that I know or somebody I haven't seen in a while, and it's really cool. You kind of get like that little homey feel where people tend to be familiar with each other, and that's what I love about it. I also love the location, because honestly, to me, that was a big thing when I was looking to buy a house where I'm going to be for a while. And from Middleburg, you can get everywhere quickly. So you can get the 71 480. I'm 15 minutes to work here in North Olmsted, door to door. So it's kind of a perfect scenario for me.
You, having grown up there, you've probably seen development though, like some positive changes that have happened. What have been some of the more positive changes that have happened with the city from the time you were young till now?
There's been a lot of development, a lot of change in the city. From what I've seen since I was a kid, there's been a lot of commerce and a lot of businesses that have been attracted to the city. So they built that branch of Metro right off of 71 right there. That was huge for the city. We have numerous hotels that have moved into the area. The new Fatheads Brewery. So things like that. Since I was a kid, It's really cool to see, instead of a lot of cities where they just kind of sit stagnant and they're still and they don't really advance the ball. And Middleburg just seems to be attracting those businesses and wanting more.
Do you have a favorite hangout, like a place that you're like, this is our place that we like to go with your buddies?
It's probably going to be, I would have to say that our favorite hangout would be the Brew Garden, which it's changed over the years, but the patio and everything has remained the same. So in the summertime, there's really not a better spot to go than Brew Garden right there on Bagley.
And how about the parks? It just seems gorgeous. Like so beautiful there in Middleburg Heights.
It is, and that's what I really like about the city, is that through all the years of change and growth and development, everything like that, they really haven't turned a blind eye to those type of things that really kind of give a city its character and everything, and make it appealing to have the parks and the areas down by like the Metro Parks and the Parkway and everything, that they've done a really good job of preserving. So I really like that.
I feel like he's the perfect interview.